Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital. A bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. The action has already started. Takes aim and crosses. Has a shot! And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Puskás. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's had it nicked away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Puskás. And it's Rosicky. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. White got a long way forward to join the attack. He has found the way through. And here's Saka. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played into space. Martinelli. Martinelli. Now there's a fine ball. He's beaten the last man. Martinelli finds himself offside. Looking for options for movement. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. No goals as yet. Rosicky. Shot a goal! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Rice. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. White. Saka. Now it's Eze. There's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Half-time getting close now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's lost his man here. Oh, look, shoots! A skipper's goal!
Well, it's so hard to keep someone with his enthusiasm and his energy quiet. Second best will never be accepted in the world he lives in, and the timing of his goal won't be lost on him. It's crucial.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
The first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Busquets with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Busquets has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field, number 16, Busquets.
So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Number 14, Ukraine. Coming on the field.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Number 29,
Tomiyasu. White. Now it's Odegaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Martinelli receives it in a wide position.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
That looks a good ball through. Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Shifted it to the flank. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Good read, needed to be.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries to thread one through, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Caught offside that time.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution in progress.
One 1-0 as we head towards the end. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Eze. And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
সেফ এমনি দিয়ে দেবো, যাই হোক এইসব নিয়ে তোমার টেনশন নেই। প্যাকেজ যা মারবো এমনি সেভ হয়ে যাবে।
Now it's Havertz. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
And there's a lot more to read.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around
অপোনেন্ট
the world.
হারাম বল
And we
খেলছে,
have
ঠিক
for
আছে,
you a
সাবধানে
clash
খেলতে
of
হবে।
two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. This looks promising, and he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Ødegaard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ødegaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made...
And the finish! Oh, crossbar!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Odegaard! That's been cut out, well played. Havertz. Rosicki. Now it's Odegaard. And that is a little undercooked. Eze. Odegaard. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cleared without complication. Saka. Oh, what has happened here? Shoots! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! That was a given. It always was.
Well, I would give him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter.
গার মেরেছে। এটা কি জিনিস? অপোনেন্ট এটা কি জিনিস? অপোনেন্ট সর্বনাশ। এমনি হেরে যাবো মনে হয় সব এরকম ভারী সমস্যা। গার মেরেছে।
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Odegaard, he's picked... Odegaard! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, would you believe it? They willed it!
এসব হারাম বল টিমদেরও হারিয়ে দিচ্ছে, এসব মানে কোনো ব্যাপার?
But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
কি ফরমেশন ছিল, কি মাথা নষ্ট ফরমেশন অপোনেন্টের।
And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty.
এআই তো সব বাকি আমার এআই ম্যাচ। অনেকগুলো স্পিন আছে, বেশ অনেকগুলো খেলি স্পিনগুলো।
So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He's having a shot!
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Hoisted in, climbs up big!
Goal, সত্যি শেয়ার হেভি গোল, হেভি গোল।
Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Number 18, Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez.
So a breakthrough already. Lookman in with the challenge. That's good running with the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's onto this. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Looking tidy in possession here. Goes for goal! He's going to be quick to recover this. And he's there to belt it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goal! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And he's managed to get... Big chance! That's got him rattled. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero on a charge down the left. That's good play. No, there's no going past him this time. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Raul. Maldini. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 1 minute
Del
added
Piero
time.
goes sliding in. There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist
And
change
now,
at this
please
stage.
turn towards the screen.
A half
for a
of
special
massive
presentation
entertainment
featuring
and
our guest
excitement. A
performance
two-goal
today.
हालैंड
margin,
के नाम है
yes,
ये देखिए
but all things still possible.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Stoichkov.
So off we go
Number
once
14,
more.
Del Piero. Coming on the field.
De Ketelare.
Number 13,
De Ketelare.
Haaland.
Good driving run.
Number 7, Hazard.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He slings it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Played it again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now then, the ball's come loose. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Michael plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's to Ketelare. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Early stages of the second half and still two between them. Played into space out wide. And it's Xabi Alonso. It's Alonso! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's out for a goal kick. Chimsiti. Salva Costa. De Ketelare. He's going to be disappointed with that. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Scamacca tries a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! And a trademark move ends with the
ঠিক আছে এক গোলে এখন এগিয়ে আছি কোনো অসুবিধা নেই
If you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's
4-2-2-2
what really rips defenses apart. And it's
ফরমেশনে
difficult to find an answer to
ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল
it when it's
ইনস্ট্রাকশনটা
applied
কি
like
দেবো
that.
আমি তো কোনো ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল ইনস্ট্রাকশনে খেলি না তুমি দিতেও পারো আমি কোনো ইন্ডিভিজুয়াল ইনস্ট্রাকশনে খেলি না আমি শুধু এই ইয়েকে ডিফেন্সিভ দিয়ে দিই সরি এখানে অ্যাঙ্কারম্যান দিয়ে দিই ইয়েকে বুস্কেটকে ব্যাস
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, that's fabulous. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Maldini. Maldini going full tilt down the left. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Substitution.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Jim City with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that is... Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And now he has 2.
5 minutes added time.
So now the difference is 3. Haaland. Oh, that's well spotted. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, it takes the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's the... Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 21, Stoichkov.
Paris Saint-Germain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's and Del Piero! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And wow, he has given
ডেল পিয়েরো কাল মারলে গোল হবে, এটা জানা কথা।
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
First quarter of an hour gone. Vitinha, and here's Ramos. He's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Oh, good spread. Pass is just off target. Maldini. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Michael. And it's Xabi Alonso. Takes a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Xabi Alonso clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Can he get it through? Lee Kang-in, he is through here. Vitinha, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Opts for safety. Vitinha. It's a really well-measured ball. And now they can clear their lines. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? Lee Kang-in. Oh, robust challenge. Lee Kang-in was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. I have to say, Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Vitinha, Hernandez, Mbai. Pass is intercepted.
Has been indicated.
Raul. Now he's got space here, and he's worked it through. There's the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt?
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back on the way. And here's Guardiola. Here's a shot! And he's lifted it over.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Pacho. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Maldini. That is lovely. Looking to go deep. And that's been repelled. And he's let fly. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Hernandez. Mbai. Strokes it back. It's a sharp pass. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. He's in a good position here. Oh, he takes a shot! Goal!
হালান্ডের জাস্ট ট্রেন্ড ওদের সাথে পারে হালান্ডের সাথে
Delirious. This is utopian. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 49.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's a beauty! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus.
অনেক লেজেন্ডে নাকি এরকম ভাবে খেলছে সত্যি বলার নেই আমার
And you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Probing pass. Tries to get it clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. 75 minutes played.
yellow Del Piero yellow
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 19. Lee Canyon. Number 21. Hernandez. Coming on the field. Number 14. Desiree Doué. Number
And
2.
here's Ramos. Has a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Doué. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And he whips it in. Cleared away.
Paris Saint-Germain really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
He's picked it and the shot. Sticks it away.
কিছু করার নেই কিছু অপোনেন্টের
Pomp, panache and passion. This a man full of it all.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
Just the keeper to beat, and the finish! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets.
লেজেন্ডে নাকি 7 গোল মারছে লেজেন্ডকে
Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
লেজেন্ড এআই
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate...
স্পিন করার সময় চলে এসেছে কে কে আছে এখানে দেখি প্রথমে, এখানে কী লাগবে, এখানে সবচেয়ে ভালো কার্ড কোনটা? হুইচ কার্ড ইজ দ্য বেস্ট কার্ড ইন দিস প্যাক? রাফিনা আছে, রাফিনা লাগবে, রাফিনা ভালো। রড্রিগো আছে। দেখা যাক কি পাই। কিছু বলার নেই আমার আর। আমার লাখ একটুখানি বেশি ভালো চলছে কদিন। এখানেও এখানেও কিছু বলার নেই আমার, একটা স্পিনে পেয়ে গেছিলাম হচ্ছে জাভি আলোনসো। একবার জমি মারবো নাকি এখনই মারবো? একটা মেরেই দিই, একটা নাকি একটাই মেরে দিই। আলবাল প্লেয়ার দিচ্ছে পেড্রো। বার্সেলোনা যখন খেলতো তখন ভালো ছিল, এখন পেড্রো খুব একটা ভালো নেই। সানে আছে তাই না? সানে এটা ভালো, ঠিক আছে। রাইসের জায়গায় সানে কেন আমার? রড্রিগোকে নামায়, রড্রিগো দেখি কেমন খেলে। এই রাস্তা নিয়ে পড়বে আছে, বাপরে। রাফিনায়, জাভি সিমন্সে, where is Rodrigo? এই যে কি সুপার সাব না মনে হয়, এটা তো ইয়ের অপোনেন্টের যে খেলেছিল মাদ্রিদ, ম্যান সিটির অপোনেন্টের মাদ্রিদ খেলেছিল, ওই রড্রিগোটা মনে হয় এটা। ও তো প্রথম থেকেই খেলেছিল ম্যান সিটির বিপক্ষে রড্রিগোকে। প্রথম থেকেই খেলায় রড্রিগোকে, দেখি কেমন খেলে। মানে সিমন্স, স্ট্রাইকার লাগবে না, এ তো সুপার সাব না মনে হয়, মার্টিনেস। সুপার সাবই কার বেড়েছে, ঠিক আছে। আমাদের স্ট্রাইকার লাগবে, ওর তো লেভানডস্কাকে নামানো যেতে পারে। বেন হোয়াইট, ল্যামিনের এ ফর্ম আছে, ল্যামিনকে খেলানো যেতে পারে। ল্যামিন, এই জায়গায় নামাই। রড্রিগোকে এদিকে খেলাই। ঠিক আছে।
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Yamal.
Yamal really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That is lovely. And Yamal! And he has
কিভাবে সেভ হয় এটা, কিভাবে সেভ হয় এটা,
Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the
কিভাবে সেভ হয় এটা?
And we have our very first corner. And Dyke clears it away. Played into the middle.
Well played and well cleared.
Gomez makes the interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Jones. So it is still 0-0. Van Dijk. Now it's Rodrigo. He's through here. Now it's Simons. And he's managed to get free. Oh, look at the space here. There's the header! He scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and led it perfectly.
After 23 minutes is number 11, Yamal! Yamal!
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Kirkes. Nicely shaped ball. Rafinha looking to get on the end of this. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross to the back post. Cleared away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Wirtz. McAllister. Soboslai, he's gone for goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Kirkes. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Liverpool finding their passes, looking for options for movement. Wirtz shapes to shoot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Wirtz. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Van Dijk. Adams. Saka.
There will be 1 minute
A
added
sharp
time.
pass. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. And a chance! Sticks it away! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
First goal for the club.
Tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Such a smart
আমি যে ল্যামিন ইয়ামাল ছিল আমি ভেবেছিলাম ওটা।
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Areas shown on this map. Thank you
Half
for your
of massive
cooperation.
entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Yamal. Coming on
And
to
the second
replace
half
him
gets
is
underway.
Number 17, Erling Haaland.
Just eases him off the ball. Rafinha. Gravenberg. So what can they make of this? Now it's McAllister. Van Dijk has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Tries to play it through. And it's made its way to him. He's one-on-one! Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
After 53 minutes,
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
হালান্ড বাবা তো
That
উঠল
dugout
বেরোলে
has
ওখান
had
দিয়ে
some relief at least, but now the harder work starts.
বেঁচে
They've got
গেছে
to push for more.
Szoboszlai. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that... Can he finish? No mistake! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's in a great position here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
কাকে দিই কাকে দেয় সত্যি
Van Dijk. Nicely aimed pass.
দিলাম হচ্ছে রাফিনাকে ও দিল হচ্ছে একে হালান্ডকে
Szoboszlai. Great chance! He's got a goal!
হ্যালো ব্রো আশা এম গান্ধা
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Szoboszlai demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
number 8, Szoboszlai. Substitution in progress.
Liverpool can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Liverpool playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them. Has a look and plays it forward. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Rafinha. Plays a sharp little ball here. Jones. And it's Wirtz. Now it's Rafinha. He is through here. Wirtz. Now Kerkez. Jones, who's set up one goal so far. And it's Gomez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Maicon. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
Substitution. 6 added
It's
minutes
Maicon.
has been indicated.
An extra cross. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Pinches it off him.
দাঁড়িয়ে থাকো, এমনি খেলা শেষ হয়ে যাবে, ফালতু ইয়ে করে লাভ নেই।
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish having pulled. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates, he's having a go! Just off target.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Ambitious ball here, and he's picked it up out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. Spread out to the left. That has ended up in no man's land. Rafinha. Simons. It's a good ball out wide. Deep cross. White getting this one clear. And we have our very first corner. White clears it away. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Chance, surely! It's a good run that, great timing. Played in. Oh, that was vital.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Maicon clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make.
Bah.
Whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
এ চিটিং বাচ্চাটা গেম ওর থ্রো হয়ে গেল নাকি এটা?
No, no way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked
ওই
up the
দেখ, ওই দেখ,
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
রাহি মাদার চোদ
Well,
গেম
it
হ্যাঁ।
seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Yamal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Xavi Alonso goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. White. Added Subimendi. That's Eze. Saka. Well-timed, excellent interception. Xavi Alonso.
There will be 1 minute.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Nkapie makes the interception. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And a quick announcement today that
So they're heading
from
no
today's
further
match
forward.
is now
The
on
score
sale
here
in the
still
stadium hall.
0-0.
Substitutions taking place.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Busquets. And it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Saliba. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and
Real chance! Decent enough try.
Xavi Alonso certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Subimendi. Martinelli. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. And here's Rodrigo. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a great... He's had a shot!
The attendance for this match was
And he has kept it out
60,332.
somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
No way through, so back it comes. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cross to the back post. Terrific header! Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Saka and it's Rice. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a
Decent chance! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Number 18, Rafinha.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, perfectly met. And the shot! Haaland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets.
এটা গোল না অন্য কিছু হলো এটা?
And there's the goal they've been looking for. And That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit,
After
true
73
finish.
minutes,
Oh,
it's
you've got to love that.
Number
Concentration,
17,
conviction,
Erling
contact,
Haaland.
and sheer class.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Gabriel
Arsenal
Martinelli.
choosing to make the
Coming
first
on to
change.
replace him
Well, he's
is
someone renowned for his
number
pace and those
19,
darting little runs, but also
Trossard.
for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do. But
Oh, is he? Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
he's definitely playing with a lot more conviction.
Substitution
This
for
team should
Arsenal.
look to him to
Number
produce the
5,
catalyst for a
Nkapie.
comeback.
Coming on the field is number 49, Luis Skelly.
That has been slung wide. Nicely weighted ball. Takes a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Haaland. He's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Bucharest.
The changes then in quick
Coming on
succession.
to replace
So,
him
time
is
for a potential
number
game changer.
29,
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Now it's Havertz. He's looking wide. That's a shade optimistic.
6 added minutes has
Look,
been
this
indicated.
is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
He's picked his way through. And the finish! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's been taken short. It's Asa! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Danger avert. Tries from distance. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all
And
round.
just a quick reminder today to
Haaland.
please...
noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high praise indeed, and we've seen some great flashes, but he still has a long way to go to fulfill all of that potential.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. The ball has bounced loose now. Now there's a decent chance! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Liverpool on the spot for parity. A formality, we're level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition thought they could...
Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And it's Del Piero. Pele. Here's a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Puskas. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Villa. No, that's been intercepted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Puskas showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. David Villa. Threads one in. Messi. Dembele. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Played into the box.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Park Ji-sung. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
There will be 3
Liverpool
minutes at a
finding their
time.
passes. Could move up a gear here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. This is Pele. And the whistle goes for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please
So we
make
reached
sure
the
to
halfway
watch the
point.
screen for
Well,
an
give me a moment to get my
information
breath back.
bulletin from the regional
What a
police
super
department.
half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving your...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
It's Hazard! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And they've got rid. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Maldini charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Park Ji-sung goes steaming forward. That's really nicely played. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. And he plays one through. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. And the finish! Olise.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the keeper's got it again. Maldini. Gets a good foot in there. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Takes a shot! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
This is their second corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he shoots! Oh, should have put that away. Yamal promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Messi, played into space.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Hazard. And it's Xabi Alonso.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day!
আজের জন্য অনেক হয়ে যাচ্ছে, তো আমি আর খেলবো না। আমি আর ঠিক আছে, বালের গেম।